Nice take, Flake.
All right.
Off to a hot start. I love it.
All right, Miss T, we'll ask the professionals here. What's some of your thoughts on the W mode and how it's grown over the years?
So I have been loving it. This is the first year I've dived into it the way that I have this year. And it's my favorite mode so far. You know, I just feel like it's so well balanced, really fun. There's great players online. And I love this atmosphere here. Like, something about being in this forest court, I like. I don't know. It's creative. And
Indianapolis, Indiana. That's the scene for the Magic. A 6'10" physical talent with skills to match. Paolo Banchero getting ready to rumble as they look towards the game against the Pacers. Magic, Pacers. Tip-off just moments away. The NBA on 2K Sports. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. A look at the starting group for the Magic. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Jalen Suggs is out there with Mr. Clutch. And it's Wagner in at the 3 slot. And for Indiana, the forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Grimes in at the 2. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blow, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
It's his first trip to the line.
And of course, we all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Here's Parker. That 3 off the mark. And it's Halliburton penetrating. Grimes. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
Suggs passes to Parker. A three-pointer is right on target.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
And now just over a minute played here in the first. Now Suggs. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Good on the shot.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
Neesmith can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Now, certainly with one of the more unique shots in the NBA, Halliburton gets it done.
You know, Kevin, credit to Halliburton and the organizations he's played for, because a lot of them would have changed or tried to rebuild their shot. Halliburton and his organizations knew the shot worked, and he stuck with it. And now he's one of the best shooters at his position.
Takes it out to Siakam. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
There's no hesitation in catch-and-shoot situations for Pascal Siakam. He has turned himself into a legitimate threat.
Here's Banchero. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Wiseman kicks to Halliburton. Orlando grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they...
And so here is Indiana. 6-point game. Their last meeting was in Orlando, where they were unable to fight off the Magic.
Yeah, I remember last time they met up, they just got ran out of the building. They weren't too happy with some of the calls in that game either.
Yeah, their starters got into foul trouble, and it felt as if some of the calls were ticky-tack, no doubt, but nonetheless, damage was done.
Halliburton in the backcourt, Nembhard to his side. The forward spots with Nesmith and Siakam. And it's Wiseman in at the center, walking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Mr. Clutch in their last game against Detroit had a huge game. He picked up 39 points, and as we've come to expect, he filled it up from three-point range whenever he could, and he was tremendous again. He is playing as well as anybody in the league. He is a must-watch, and we're on the call tonight, guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
Siakam finds Halliburton from outside the arc, and the Pacers can't get it to go.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Wiseman. Indiana again missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Parker. And again, it's Orlando with the 3.
Timeout charge to the
He's found his
Pacers.
rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. The league's long-distance Bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Mr. Clutch. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, and I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball. Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
From past the arc, and it's Wagner with the rebound.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Here's Parker. There's the 3. Here's Banchero. Goes up with it again. And he lays it up and in. And the Magic lead by 18.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Passes to Halliburton. There's a minute left here in the second. Misses the layup. Here's Orlando now. They've outscored him 16 points to 2. Not slowing down.
I'd say a smart play by Jalen Suggs. You just get aggressive off the drive, absorb the contact. Okay.
Halliburton for 3. That doesn't go either for Halliburton.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by Halliburton. Mr. Clutch's shot is off.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if he can get an easy opportunity.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Fast break. Here comes Indiana. And Neesmith with the slam.
And this is what you want on both ends, to win the battle of effort.
And that's exactly what you can control, right? Your desire, your hustle, your will to succeed.
That one good for 2. 20 points for Mr. Clutch.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
And so it's Orlando with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. What can you say, Mr. Clutch? An impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So on the floor for Orlando, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Mr. Clutch out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at center.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Has to grind. Back to Halliburton. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Offensive rebound, Carter. The layup off target.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Suggs against Halliburton. Pass to Wiseman. 6 on the shot clock. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second.
Banchero, that's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA.
Please give a big round of applause.
That's a great question, Kevin.
Pacers
There are trade-offs, but as a league,
give a round of applause. Substitution on the
just
court.
had 1 attempt at the line earlier.
For
he's hit
Indiana,
his free throws at a pretty good clip this year.
1 shot.
77%.
Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
Mr. Clutch gets the bucket.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And the Pacers can't get it to go. Wagner passes to Barker. Over Halliburton. And Orlando
Assist from
again with the bucket.
Franz Wagner.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done
That's
on
the
both
end of
ends.
the third quarter
Terrific
with the
focus
score.
on offense, and
Your
they're
Pacers,
locked in defensively.
32.
And so it's the
Magic,
Orlando Magic
61.
having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the net. And with the fourth quarter upon it.
Substitution on
Changing
the
it up
court.
here. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Pascal Siakam. Then there's James Wiseman. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time. Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Grimes passes to McConnell. And then Wiseman slams it in.
Oh, that's a big man
T.J.
move by
McConnell.
Wiseman, roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Barker lays it up and banks it in. Mr. Clutch has got 26 points.
But when you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's McConnell. Knocks down the step back J.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here's Mr. Clutch. He's covered by McConnell. Mr. Clutch's shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Grimes. Orlando grabs the miss. The pass to Barker. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Wiseman.
James
Always
Wiseman.
depend on him for what? To lead you to the right place with that pass. Money.
Murray with the bounce pass. Mr. Clutch gets the
Assisted
bucket.
by
28 points for him.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
McConnell scanning the floor. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Barker over McConnell. Knocks it down from 7 feet. The soft touch from Barker. Mr. Clutch has got 30 points.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Siakam inside. Murray on him. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. That misses off the backboard.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Magic.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Mr. Clutch.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Drilled from 11 feet out.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Halliburton. Here's Mr. Clutch. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with the